Welcome to Degrees of Maternity, your inspirational channel all about personal and professional development through empowerment and betterment. Let's take some purposeful strides together by making incremental life improvement changes for the better, one step at a time. Trees, and degrees of maternities? No, well, it originally sounded better in my head the first go around. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, and I'm looking forward to extending into this week where I left off last week. In my previous video, I discussed Dom's underlying purpose and what my twofold role is on this channel. Devoted to this video is the final piece of the puzzle. I'm going to discuss the Dom logo and its significance within this YouTube channel, my blog, and any future Degrees of Maternity offspring that are born in the future. Let's get into today's reveal, which contains original content you can find at the Degrees of Maternity blog under the posts entitled Day 13, Procrastination Station, and Dom logo, a tree comparison. And now the unraveling begins. If you guessed that my logo is a picture of two trees side by side with their roots showing at the bottom, then good for you. You're ahead of the game. The logo depicts the acronym DOM, D-O-M, which stands for Degrees of Maternity. See, the green D is a stand-in for degrees and is one of the treetops. The green O takes over for of and is the other treetop. And of course, the brown M at the bottom makes up the two tree trunks and covers maternity. My oldest son took the thought in my head that I pitifully drew on a piece of paper and designed this visual that I'm proud to call the Dom logo. Therefore, under full Dom disclosure, let me give you a rundown of what the trees in the logo symbolize. Here's a tale of two trees, each one holding the role of life sustainer. The very breath we breathe is needed to prolong life. A tree releases oxygen into the air, which benefits all living things. Protector. A tree provides shade from sunlight, a home for many living things, and a hiding place from predators. Nurturer. A tree's leaves, bark, roots, and fruit can appease the hunger and thirst of other living beings. Food comes forth and nourishes. Multi-role fulfiller. Not only does a tree do all the things previously mentioned and all the things that are yet to be mentioned, but its importance is prevalent throughout the world in which we live. Think about the multifaceted uses of the tree. It can be found as the pencil you hold, the paper you write on, the wood-burning fire you sit by, the furniture you sit on, the house you live in, and so much more. All natural force. A tree is found in and is a part of nature. It's an earthen creation that holds a God-given purpose in every fiber of its being. Beautiful diversifier. As an aggregate, trees come in many different traits, such as color, shape, size, height, origin, natural talents, etc. But they are all individually beautiful in their own unique right. Change adapter. A tree can still function and thrive during seasonal and daily to weekly weather changes, as well as when man-made external forces wreak havoc all around it. Storm weatherer. Isn't it amazing how a tree can withstand the brute force of a natural disaster or a milder storm that's still very traumatizing to other living and non-living things that may come within its path? After the storm, you observe the devastation, and somehow the tree is still standing in its tried and tested strength. It might be a little tattered and worn, but it's still standing to live another day. Let's just say the roots of trees go deep and tend to be firmly planted. Now let's flip the switch. Ladies, does this outstanding force of nature sound like someone you know? Could that someone possibly be you? The Dom logo contains not one, but 2 trees. And why is that? Well, the 2 trees are a reminder that each one of us individually should never go life's road alone. In order to be the tree we need to be, it takes support from one another as women, as well as support from family, friends, and other positive influences alike. Let's never feel like we're alone. Even the strongest of trees needs a little help from time to time. Now that you've been inundated with nature, maybe you have a clearer understanding of what our journey of self-discovery is all about. We're set to start out on our path after we get all of our travel accessories in order. As the Girl Scouts would say, we have to be prepared. So, in honor of our preparatory efforts, we'll devote next time to finishing up our packing. And let me tell you, you don't want to miss what I have in store for you. It's all about the travel gear. Then guess what? We're taking off. Will you be ready? If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content, and please share with others that could benefit from the information presented. Until next time.